if you gave Momo from My Hero Academia Star and Stripes quirk, she would be way too broken with it. And one of the reasons I say this is Momo has to be an absolute genius to use her own quirk. She has to understand the chemical composition, she has to understand the molecular structure of anything she wants to create using her quirk already. Effectively meaning, not only does she understand the perfect construction of the molecules of any object, but she's also able to fully understand pretty much the entire periodic table. More than likely meaning that she could name anything on the periodic table if you just asked her. And I know what you might be thinking, why is that important? Let me ask you, what is one of the applications of how Star and Stripe has to activate her quirk? She has to name it and then touch it. And most of the elements on the periodic table can be found even in just the air around us. And since she would know that, because of how smart she is, she's one of the smartest characters in the verse. Think what Star and Stripes did by just touching the air and how effective that was. Imagine someone who has basically full understanding of the periodic table and pretty much damn near any chemical reaction more than likely. She would be terrifying with this quirk. Pretty much think of any possible application of mixing elements, mixing chemical compositions, and just anything that you can by mixing things from the periodic table that exists in even just our own atmosphere. And Momo could apply that just by grabbing the air, because more than likely, there's going to be some amount of whatever that is wherever she's touching. Or if there's not, she has likely hundreds of other options because of how many different molecules of different materials exist in just the air. And given the fact that Star and Stripes quirk can have 2 laws active at any given time, and there is clearly so much versatility to it, giving it to someone as smart as Momo would make her pretty much able to be the master of the periodic table. She'd be able to fully utilize any element that exists either in the air, or she could just have a little bit of it on her that she could just touch and then activate at will. And that's not even mentioning if she just grabs someone else. Imagine with her knowledge of chemical composition and molecular structure, and then affecting somebody with it.